Goes to the reverse, and John Wall with the bucket.
2 points.
Throws it down. What a play.
The assist from
New Orleans is leading Washington by a score of 6-4. Wall for another attempt. Asher, the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Jeff, I know you've really watched this kid, Anthony Davis. He has skyrocketed to being one of the elites in the game.
Well, you saw it in the World Games. You saw it in the season last year. He's as good a player, and let me repeat that. He's as good a player as any guy in this league. And if you were doing a draft for the future, he would be the #1 pick.
There's the double team. Davis's attempt won't go.
Hey, that shot right there, it's exactly the type of shot you have to force if you're the defensive team trying to work your way back into the game.
Dudley the rebound. Beal into the front court. Throws it up high. Oh, he puts it down. What a beautiful pass.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Ball comes loose. He bumped him. That's a foul.
to number 2, John Wall.
Changes on the court right now from both teams.
New Orleans. Substitutions, Washington.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
4-2. The assist from
Jeff, we spoke of Davis's emergence earlier. What do you love most about this kid's game?
The versatility, the ability, without really having the offense run through him, to still get 30 on a night. This is a great player, but Mike, if I had to narrow it down to one thing, it's his humbleness and his teamness. He has them both, and it's very unique in star players.
Tries for the alley-oop. His foot just touched the line, out of bounds, turnover. And it looks like a single substitution being made here. Ramon Sessions comes in for John Wall.
Ramon Sessions.
Washington's leading New Orleans by a score of 10-8. Evans on the drive, puts it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Wide open for two. Puts it in. 2-point lead for the Wizards.
That's what you want. A nice two-point jumper, wide open, knocked it in.
Puts up another shot. Unable to flip it in.
Really good job clogging the lane right there.
Has to adjust. Nicely done. And converts the layup.
Oh, that's nice right there. Good layup, good finish.
Ramon Sessions.
A powerful slam.
2 points. The assist from number 90, Drew Gooden.
From downtown. Gets the wide open look for three. Asher, the rebound. Lets it go for two. Time winding down, he just flips it up. And that's it for the first quarter. The Wizards up by 6. We'll have more Friday Night NBA from ESPN after the break. Second quarter set to begin. No one comes out strong here to begin the first. What do you expect now, Jeff?
Well, both teams have to look for some sort of consistency. No consistency in their play. Up and down first quarter, both teams close, but not well played.
Anderson jump shot. Can't get it to go. Jeff, remember when Dirk Nowitzki, one of the great power forwards of all time, said that Anthony Davis is the future of power forwards? That's pretty high praise from a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, especially one who basically revolutionized the stretch four position. And listen, we have the Greek freak, but this is the Chicago freak. When you have the wingspan that Davis has, and then you have the skill level that he has, plus the humbleness, man, you've got the entire package. This guy, Mike, is going to go down as one of the all-time greats when he's done.
Oh, he slams it through.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, an authoritative dunk.
The assist.
Washington's leading New Orleans by a score of 20-12. Turnover forced by Evans. He shoots. Nice finish around the rim.
That type of defense where you give an uncontested two-point jimmy up will lead you to defeat.
Gets that one to drop.
4-2.
You know, Jeff, the Pelicans, they were swept in the first round by the eventual champion Warriors, but it was closer than that. They made Golden State sweat a little bit, and it was mainly because of the unbelievable play of Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is such a nightmare matchup, Mike. I just think this guy is going to continue to shoot up the charts of great players in our league. I like who he is, and you know what, Mike? If they get better and healthier perimeter play, they have a chance to move up in this tough Western Conference.
The Pelicans with control on the rebound.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in, and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
And Jared Dudley will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. First free throw, perfect.
Into the game for the
Good
Wizards.
free throw shooting, knocks down a pair.
Stepping in for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 15, Alonzo G.
Anderson's trying for position in the paint. Strong finish at the rim.
The assist from number
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
Strong at the rim.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Wall against Douglas. Wall for three with another shot. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
number 44,
Beal. And here's the double. Wall fires up another three. Wall's off the mark from downtown.
To allow a team back in the game is to take poor shots. Not only do you miss, but it saps your energy defensively.
The assist from number 15, Alonzo G.
Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting, playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
The assist from
The two defenders converge. Flips it up, won't go.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
Wall from downtown. Can't hit the three. John Wall's 1 for 5 from long range.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good positions.
Oh, what a play!
A look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
What a dunk.
See, that's their problem there defensively. They're allowing the ball to get deep in the paint and right at the basket. You cannot defend like that and win basketball games.
And a foul is called.
to number 44, Dante Cunningham.
And we have a substitution here.
Team foul number 4. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Wizards, number 22.
Beal for 2. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. At the buzzer. That's it for the first half. Washington's up by 11. Stay tuned for halftime. We'll be back with more ESPN on EA Sports after the break. Welcome back to the Verizon Center for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Washington's got to be very happy with what took place in that first half, Jeff. But for the coaching staff, what are the keys in the second half?
Well, that coaching staff has to be very proud of that first half effort. Outstanding basketball. And really at halftime, all you say is, we have no adjustments to make. They have to adjust to us. We're playing great basketball. Just keep working the game.
They don't get it across in time. 8-second violation. It'll be Wizards ball.
It's not just on the ball handler to understand you've got to get the ball across midcourt line in 8 seconds. It's a whole team error that forced this turnover. The other 4 guys on the court and the coaching staff and the bench should have been letting him know you've got to get that ball advanced quicker.
Ashik misses for 2.
New Orleans not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Slams it home for 2.
This is an absolute joke. This defense is horrible. You've got to stay between your man and the basket versus getting broken down off the dribble.
Careless ball handling. Anthony Davis, Jeff, certainly one of the best players in the game, but you've got to give his teammates credit. They've allowed him to flourish.
To